In the heart of Nigeria, in the late 1920s, a battle unlike any other was fought, not with guns and swords, but with unity, resilience, and determination. This is the story of the Nigerian Women's War. Nigeria was under British colonial rule, and the Igbo women of the southeastern region faced oppressive taxation policies and mistreatment by the colonial administrators. The women, feeling the weight of injustice, decided that enough was enough. Led by the fearless Nwanyeruwa, known as Nwanyeruwa the Great, and supported by thousands of determined women, they embarked on a movement that would shake the foundations of colonial rule. It all began in November 1929 when the colonial government imposed a new tax on the Igbo women, who were primarily engaged in trade. The tax was particularly burdensome as it required them to pay with cash, which was scarce in their communities. Additionally, women were excluded from decision-making processes, and their voices were silenced. In response, Nwanyeruwa and her fellow Igbo women organized a massive protest. Clad in colorful wrappers and armed with only their voices and determination, they marched to the offices of the colonial authorities in the town of Oloko. As they chanted, "Onwu, Onwu," meaning death, death, they made it clear that they were willing to die for their cause. The protests quickly spread throughout the region, with thousands of women joining the movement. They destroyed European-owned stores and government buildings, drawing attention to their demands for justice and fair treatment. The British colonial administrators were taken aback by the scale and unity of the women's actions. The Nigerian Women's War, also known as the ABA Women's Riot, continued for months, and the British authorities were ultimately forced to listen to the women's grievances. They rolled back the oppressive tax and made some concessions, marking a significant victory for the women.